Yo guys, this is your boy Chris and welcome back to the Kick Show on Chris TV. You know how we do it already. Today I'm here with Michael and then we are here to give you guys the weekend previews. Yeah, the international break is over and then all the teams are back to their league matches. So,
introduce myself,
guys. I'm here with Michael today to give you guys a preview about the weekend matches. Yeah, you know, the international break is over. Yeah, the international break is over, and then all the players are back to their various teams. And this weekend, things are gonna start giddy. So today I'm gonna start with the Premier League. I'm gonna give you the Premier League previews, the matches that are gonna take on the weekend. So, and the early kickoff is gonna be between Chelsea and then Burnley. You know the history between Chelsea and then Burnley. You know, this club, these two teams have met for I think 106 times, and then Chelsea just got some small margin against them. Yeah, Chelsea won really? 40. Yeah, Chelsea won 48. And
I don't know.
Yeah, Chelsea won 48, and then Chelsea won 48, and Burnley won 36, right? Yeah, 36, and then
wow.
Yeah, it's just a small margin.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's just a small margin. So, and it's just like four matches intervals.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, and then you know the last time Chelsea, they draw 26 years. So the last time Chelsea met Burnley, it wasn't easy. What Burnley did to Chelsea, that was in 2023.
Did they score Chelsea?
They scored Chelsea 4-1.
Hey.
They scored Chelsea.
Wow.
But with all these winnings, it was in the 20th century. But as we are in 21st century right now, Chelsea and then Burnley met, I think, 11 good times, and Chelsea won all those matches.
Of course,
eight wins and then 3 draws. 8 wins and then 3 draws, and then Charlie, it wasn't easy. And today it's gonna be another day for them. Saturday is gonna be another day for them. What do you think about this match? Do you think Chelsea is gonna keep on winning, or do you think they will keep on their winning streak and Burnley is gonna do something against them, Michael?
Burnley this season, Burnley, they usually perform very well when they go to the championship. But when they come for like the past 5-6 seasons, they've not been having a very good form in the Premier League. Okay. But they usually perform very well in the championship. That's why I'm relegation they're not having a very good form, and I wouldn't have any second thoughts. Chelsea are far ahead of them this season. They are playing very well. Okay. The problem with Chelsea this season is just the defense, and I don't see Burnley's forward as a threat to this Chelsea's weak defense. So even if they are so far as their attacking options, their forwards aren't threats to Chelsea's defense, I don't see them winning because Chelsea's forwards are on fire with the likes of Esteban Willian, which I see him starting tomorrow, God willing. I also see Jamie Binogetis also starting. Okay. It's a straight win for Chelsea. Straight win for Chelsea. The lap is back.
The lap is back.
Yeah,
the lap is back
for Chelsea.
Straight win for Chelsea.
Yeah, just Burnley are struggling. So
they are struggling though. But when Chelsea always struggle against small teams.
Oh yes, but not this one.
Yeah. Oh yes, for real. You know, when you watch Chelsea matches, Chelsea really all the time they really struggle against small teams.
With the small teams that Chelsea struggle against, if you can just like remember. Those small teams, they are small teams, but at least during that season, they've been worrying some big teams.
Even in Chelsea's nature, small teams didn't really disturb Chelsea. No. You know, small
teams. But not this time around. I understand you, but not this time around.
All right. Not this time around. We see what Burnley will do tomorrow. We see what Burnley will do on Saturday, and then the next match will be Bournemouth versus West Ham United. What do you have to say? You know, West Ham are not getting things properly.
Yes, you just said it. West Ham are really struggling.
Yeah.
And then they've sacked Graham Potter. Is still their manager.
Potter is being hold on, I'm coming. Let me confirm.
Potter. Okay, I think he's still their manager.
Yeah, Graham Potter is still West Ham manager. Yeah. No, they just appointed him.
Yes, but
they just appointed him.
They're still struggling. okay, they won against Newcastle, right? It's like now they are picking from, but
It's just a one game.
yes, a one game, and I can't use the one and that one game to judge them. And Bournemouth are doing well since last season with the likes of Antoine Semenyo, Brooks. I don't know whether this player still there, but Ouattara. No, I think he's left. He's going to Brentford, but Bournemouth are doing very well. They are doing very well. When you watch the odds, they are the favorites, and aside the odds, with the way both teams are playing this season, Bournemouth are far ahead of
West Ham United.
So I tip them to win the game, and they are playing home, right?
Yeah, they are
Yes,
playing home.
that's another advantage for Bournemouth. So I see them winning West Ham.
I see. Yeah, I also tip Bournemouth to be a favorite over here because when you look up their lineup stars,
Also, I don't rule out a win for West Ham. Because
for real.
They are very
maybe if they will build on that West Ham momentum, Newcastle's momentum, maybe, but it won't be easy game though.
It won't be an easy game.
Yeah, it's not gonna be an easy game. Yeah, because Antoine Semenyo is there, Cruvette, Travenel, Scott, Adams, yeah. And then when it comes to West Ham, their side as well, Somerville, Bowen, Fernandez, Kellerman, and then Areola.
The only outstanding player for West Ham this season, I think I'll mention two. That's Thomas Tuchel and Lucas Paqueta.
Okay.
Aside these two, all their players are not performing. Bowen is not performing.
Well, now let's move to the third match for Saturday, which is Brighton versus Brentford. What do you have to say about Brighton versus Brentford? What do you have to say about this match?
Both teams are struggling. To be frank, yes, even though Brighton are ahead of West Ham.
Brentford.
Sorry, Brentford.
Yeah,
but both teams are.
In their 5 matches, Brighton, their 5 matches, they won 2, they draw 1, and then they lose 2. And they lost 2.
And Brentford.
Brentford in their 5 matches, they won 3. Yeah, they lost only 1.
Yeah.
Brentford only lost 1. That was against Newcastle United. Yeah, they lost only 1. That was against that was against Crystal Palace. They won Newcastle. They lost against Crystal Palace. They won Grimsby, and then they won Liverpool as well. And
Okay.
So I think Brentford is favorites over here.
Yeah, I've been trying to analyze this match for like a day, and I'm still not coming to a solution. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even have a small idea about what's going to happen. But all I see is a go.
For.
I said a go. I can't predict.
I can't predict who carry the day, but
because both teams will score. Yes, both teams are playing very bad, and both teams can surprise you. So.
All right, so now let's see. Both teams can surprise, and then I think Brentford Brentford, because the Brighton that we know, the Brighton that was having a great form, I think last 2 seasons, and they really worried Chelsea and other teams. That's not the same Brighton that we are seeing now, because they've released most of their key players, and they are not getting things properly this season.
The reason why I can't tip Brentford to win fully is that they are going away.
Brighton is playing home.
Yeah, if Brentford were to be playing home, I would have tipped them to win. But
home advantage.
Since they're going away, I can't say like I can't. I'll just stick with my Google.
Okay. Now let's see. So now Fulham and then Sunderland. Sunderland are really worrying this season. And then let's see. Fulham is also one of the teams that you can't underestimate. So now Fulham and then Sunderland. And these 2 teams are really, really surprising this season.
It's like most of the mid teams in the Premier League, they are unpredictable. The moment you look down on them, they surprise you. The moment you expect them to win, they disappoint you. But Fulham, Sunderland, this one, with the way I've watched Sunderland play this season. I've watched Fulham play this season, and with the boss Sunderland are playing this season, I can boldly say they are ahead of form.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And I'm going for a full straight win
For
Sunderland. Even though they are going away, I still tip them to win the match.
Fulham, their five first matches was they won 2 and then they lost 3.
Okay.
And then Sunderland drew 2, they won 2 and then they lost 1. That was against Manchester United. They won against Chelsea.
Yes,
Yeah.
aside their wins, when you watch them play, you could see say they play very well. I've watched them play.
Even against Chelsea, they really play well.
Well, Chelsea they didn't play anything. Watch their previous matches, the ones before Chelsea. They play. I told you before, like I think it's a month ago, that with the kind of signings they did,
yeah.
they're going to worry. They're not going to be relegated. They're going to stay. They signed like correct players for the league. They did correct signing, and if they stayed there Premier League for like 2 seasons, 3 seasons, come on, they're going to worry.
Liverpool in their 5 matches in the EPL right now, they lost 3, they won 2, and then they are meeting Nottingham Forest this weekend. What do you have to say, Liverpool?
Yeah, I don't have much to say. Even if Liverpool have lost their last 5 matches, sorry, Nottingham are struggling as well. And they are going away. They are not having a fine away form. They are struggling very well.
Same applies to Liverpool. Liverpool, Arne Slot is not getting his pains very well.
Yes, but with Nottingham Forest, I'm not underestimating Nottingham Forest, though, but it's not a huge task for
Liverpool.
Yes, and Arne Slot.
Okay, so now let's say we are going in for Liverpool to carry out the day. Okay, but me per Liverpool's forms right now, I don't think they're not going to take it easy like that. Yeah, it's not going to be easy for Liverpool though. Yeah, because Nottingham Forest are also trying to come out and then build up something. So now let's go to the Wolves versus Crystal Palace match. Yeah, what do you have to say about that?
Bombo Classes.
Wolves, we can confirm that Wolves is
straight for Crystal Palace.
Yeah, for real, because Wolves, this is
I don't have to say anything. I don't have to say
this is I don't know what's wrong with Wolves. Wolves are not getting things properly this season, and I think the championship they have already booked their ticket there already. Yeah, for real.
This match I wouldn't say anything. Like you don't need to say anything.
And now the last for the night is Newcastle versus Manchester City. Newcastle versus Manchester City. What do you have to say about that? Newcastle versus Manchester. Nick Waterman.
Is it Jacob? I don't know the first name. Murphy.
Yeah, Jacob Murphy.
Charlie. I'm seeing it's weird though, but the way Newcastle are playing this season, I see them winning the match.
You see Newcastle winning the match. Man City are also having a good streak this season. No?
Yeah, I know.
They're also having a good streak because looking at their.
If you watch Newcastle against City in their last 5 matches, watch how Newcastle play. Maybe the only threat or the only obstacle to block Newcastle from winning will be their goalkeeper, City's goalkeeper,
Gigi.
Yes,
Gigi.
If he doesn't get his form or anything, I see Newcastle winning the match.
Well, let's see, because City are also really City are not going to see this match easy like that.
If they were to play home, I would have told them.
We all know what City. We all know what Pep is capable of doing.
We know what he's capable of doing.
You can't round down Pep like that.
And
we all know what
he's capable of doing too. He's capable of losing matches that is expected.
Oh, come on!
We know him very well.
We all know. So, guys, that's it for the EPL. Let me brush through League One matches for Saturday. We have Lens versus Strasbourg, and then Rennes versus Monaco, and then PSG versus Le Havre for the night. Yeah, Strasbourg are really doing well in the French League One, and then
my second team,
Strasbourg are really doing well. So let's go straight to Germany Bundesliga. Let me brush through, and then Augsburg versus Hamburg, Bayern versus Freiburg, Dortmund versus Stuttgart, Heidenheim versus Mönchengladbach, and then Wolfsburg versus Bayern Leverkusen, FC Cologne versus Frankfurt. Yeah, for those are for the Bundesliga matches. So let's go straight to La Liga matches for the Saturdays, and then we have Alaves versus Celta Vigo, Barcelona versus Athletic Bilbao, Osasuna versus Real Sociedad, and then Villarreal versus Mallorca. Let's talk about Barcelona versus Atletico Bilbao. What do you have to say
I
about
would say you shouldn't be talking about Bilbao.
Oh no, like for real, let's talk about Atletico.
Everything I said
Oh, yeah, no, you can. That's what I said. For now, teams you can't underestimate them like that. Yeah, you might think Barca can run down. You'll be surprised.
You can testify that.
It's not about testifying matter. I said you'll be surprised if
I know.
You'll be surprised Atletico Bilbao will score Barcelona.
But you yourself, you can testify that anytime I open my mouth to say that Bilbao will lose. Team, they lose, and then we play draw. Am I lying?
Oh, you are not lying.
Oh, I say, am I lying?
You are not lying.
Yes. This thing, I'm not supposed to say anything like, I'm not supposed to do any breakdown, any analysis. You should know that
the Bilbao team, I don't know what is wrong with this team, because almost five of their matches and they lost 2. They lost 3 and then they won 2. Yeah. So
I don't know.
You think it's easy culture for Barcelona, right?
Is this thing you want me to sometimes you don't need, like, you don't need anyone to
I see. So let's run straight to the Sunday matches for EPL and then other leagues as well. And for EPL, they have only 2 matches for Sunday, which is they have only 2 features for Sundays, which is Leeds versus Aston Villa, and then Arsenal versus Tottenham. Arsenal versus Tottenham. Arsenal are very, very, very. Arsenal is. Should I say they are surprising or? But it's 3 seasons now. Arsenal are really, really dominating. But we all know them about Butler. So let's see. They are topping the league table right now with 6 points ahead of the followers. So and they have Saturday. They are meeting Tottenham Hotspur. So
about Arsenal that people don't know.
Tell me.
Let me tell you what is the secret. With Arsenal, aside Liverpool's game, Arsenal one can fuck you up. Arsenal, their weakness isn't for the big teams. They score the big teams and they lose to the small teams. Tottenham like this, any match in Arsenal, mark it somewhere. Arsenal will score Chelsea this season. Arsenal will score Liverpool this season. They will score City this season. They will score Tottenham too as well. They will score all the big 5.
If they score, they are taking the league.
That's Arsenal for the past 3 seasons. They've been scoring a big 5.
Oh yeah,
they scored City home and away that season and lost to Everton due to Southampton. That's Arsenal for you. They will score the big teams and they will lose to the smaller teams.
Same thing that Chelsea have been doing as well. Chelsea will play. When it comes to the big teams, some matches you see this team. You could say this match.
But with Chelsea will lose. With Chelsea, it's on and off. Sometimes they lose to the big teams. Sometimes they win. So, but with Arsenal, they always score the big teams. They I can say it's like 85 to 90%. They always they mostly win the big teams.
So in this match, you see Arsenal carrying the day, right?
Yes, they play Emirates.
All right,
Emirates.
Yeah, they are playing home.
Yeah, Tottenham will try their best, but
Nkwesiaga.
Yeah, Arsenal.
Javi Simone is speaking his form.
Javi
Simone is speaking his form. Let me brush through the league.
No. Pick your form, pick your form.
Why he goes international break right now? You know what he is.
You know, bro. Guys,
let me run through the League 1 matches for you guys, and then for the Sunday matches. So they have 5 features for Sunday, and then they are Auxerre versus Lyon, Brest versus Mainz, Nantes versus Lorient, Toulouse versus Angers, and then Lille versus Paris FC. Let me go to the Bundesliga matches for Sunday. They have 2 features for Sunday, which is RB Leipzig and then Bremen, and then St. Pauli versus Union Berlin. Those are for the features for Bundesliga. And then let's run straight to Italy, and then they have 4 features for Sunday. They are Verona versus Parma, Cremonese versus AS Roma, Lazio versus Lens, and then Inter versus AC Milan. Milan derby. What do you have to say about this Milan derby? This is Milan derby. The 25th competitive
when they
derby.
meet, when they meet,
Yeah.
they say we both in the same stadium.
They are playing. Is it
They use the same stadium.
okay?
When Inter is playing home.
Inter is playing home.
Yes, when Inter is playing home.
Okay.
The name of the stadium is Giuseppe Meazza. When AC Milan is playing home, it's called San Siro, but it's the same stadium.
Same stadium. Okay.
Yes, so you need to be saying we home, we go away.
They are all playing that. They are all playing at the same home ground.
Gosh.
They are all playing at the same home ground. Yeah. But the win probability goes to Inter Milan.
Let me do this
to Inter
breakdown.
Milan. Yeah.
Like when you talk about like the ball, like the team that play
That is really playing right now.
it's AC Milan.
It's AC Milan.
Yeah, but the end product is 0. Marcus and Nicolas Jackson. They play the ball very well, but
Nicolas Jackson.
Nicolas Jackson. And Inter's one is like we don't care, like I say, Kwambia first submission by all means, any ways and means that we must use to score, we score. They don't have a particular pattern, say they are able to say particular so like as a they are determined more than a basic man. That's what I can stand on to.
And then both teams are going to miss some of their star players. Yes, both teams are going to miss some of their star players. Pulisic from AC Milan side, Pulisic, and then Juan Boni. Inter side, Boni. Ange Juan Boni.
Okay.
Boni, and then Christian Pulisic for AC Milan side, and then Inter side, Denzel Dumfries, and then Harry Mkhitaryan and Santiago Jimenez. They are not going to be available for.
You saw the Boni guy is playing for Inter.
Boni and Crystal Palace.
Boni is for Inter,
and then
Jimenez is for.
Dumfries. No, Denzel Dumfries is playing for Inter. Yeah.
Okay, but I can say the only starter AC Milan lost was what's his name? Christian Pulisic. Aside him, they have their status fit for the game.
So you think Inter is gonna destroy? So now let's go to the La Liga matches for Sunday, and then we have Oviedo versus Rayo Vallecano, Betis versus Girona, Getafe versus Atletico Madrid, and then Elche versus Real Madrid. This match is crucial for Real Madrid over here. Betis and then Girona. Anthony is really talking over there. I don't know if he's making making noise, he's talking too much or whatever. He said Vincent Company called him.
He wasn't talking too much. It is like that's it.
Okay, so if Bayern wanted to sign him, but he said he gave his words.
Yeah. If what he said was a lie, would have Company would have
come out and say it's a lie.
It's the truth.
Okay.
So he said the truth. He didn't say maybe he's the best player. He just said what it was. Yes, they called him. They wanted him, so they called him that Pearl. So
but because he has given his words to Betis. Do you think Anthony is going to excel for he's going to make his
I was even surprised.
But Anthony that we saw during his loan spell at Betis is not the same Anthony.
He's the same Anthony. Do you know the difference? Do you know the difference? Let me tell you the difference. The difference is that the first season of Anthony, he has disgraced himself or disappointed people at United. I mean, while he was at United. So when he moved from there to Betis, people are still watching him, expecting to see whether he would perform or not, and he performed. Into what performing when say, I'm not say, when the problem is Anthony from United, he said, "Obi Aje finish." He's still playing the ball. He's still playing the ball like.
But he's not in the news like.
I was even surprised. I was even surprised. Oh, there's something.
He's not in the news.
I can check for his stats for you. I was even surprised.
Not like.
I was even surprised. Ancelotti didn't choose Rodrigo over this guy.
Okay.
So last season he played 17 matches, 5 goals, 2 assists. This season 8 matches, 4 goals.
So now let's talk about Atletico Madrid match. What do you think?
Who are they playing against?
Atletico is playing against Getafe. Diego Simeone is going to be coach for Diego Simeone. This one they going for Diego Simeone.
Yes.
There is no need for us to talk about Real Madrid's match because it's a culture for Real Madrid. Because
Mbappe will definitely score.
When you check, looking at Real Madrid's team right now, I can see They are on a gradual process. They are coming.
Oh yes, yes, they are coming.
This is coming, and I wish they should pick this form, and then Xavi Alonso also should keep his philosophy and then the plans and everything for the team, and then Madrid will come back to Madrid state again. So guys, this is it for the match preview for the weekends, and then the comment section is open for you guys. Put up your plans or put up your options over there, whatever you have. Please, if you are new on this channel, subscribe and then put on the notification button. Anytime that we drop updates, guys, you'll be the first person to see it. Please share for your other colleagues to also enjoy our breakdowns. Until then, we are out.